get ready to rumble. Because here he is, Mr. Entertainment, live from RVA, packing the truth and nothing but the truth. It's Preston Brown. Preston Brown. It's time to get down with Preston Brown. 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 Preston Brown.
Okay, welcome to the Famous Brown TV show. I'm your host. And before I get this show started, I got to start off with a good meal. Now, when you come by Famous Brown Legendary Soul Food, you can get some good food now. I'm going to tell you that. And the portions are not going to be skimpy. The meat is not going to be small. And I just wanted to show you what our chicken wings look like. Look how big this chicken wing is. Ain't that a big chicken wing? That's some good chicken wings. And I ain't talking about the other restaurants that sell chicken wings, you know, like Bojangles and Popeyes and American Best. That's fine if you like that. But if you want to get you a soul wing, come on by Famous Brown and get you a good wing. And not only we have good chicken wings, let me tell you about the pork chops. Look at this. Look how big and juicy and soft this pork chop is. One thing about the pork chop, it ain't real tough. And you can eat it with your dentures. It's real, real good. Look at that. And you can get it all at Famous Brown Legendary Soul Food, 5156 9 Mile Road. I ain't drinking beer, but I'm drinking Jamaican beer. Ginger beer. Hit the spot. So we're going to take a break, and we're coming right back with a nice show. Thank you for staying up late at night to watch the Famous Brown TV show. Okay, now this segment is candy yams. Some people call it sweet potatoes, but these are candy yams. And I'm going to show you the best way, the easiest way to make candy yams. And everybody make candy yams, but this is the Famous Brown way we do our candy yams. Now, first, what I like to do is, in the bottom of the pan, I use my main ingredients. We got nutmeg, put a little bit of nutmeg, and right here, cinnamon. Put a little bit of cinnamon, dab of sugar, and a little touch of vanilla. So I buy them in the big bottles because I use a lot of it here at the restaurant. Now, when you boil your sweet potatoes, when you boil your yams, whatever you want to call them, you know they're ready because as soon as you touch them, the skin falls off. So some people put them in, cut them long, some cut them short. Well, we're going to cut out tonight. We're going to cut them long. Okay. And this is, and what I do here at Famous Brown, and they wonder why these yams taste so sweet and so good, is because we do our yams in layers. And each layer is another coating. And it makes no difference where you scoop it out the pan. Each layer is going to be nice, sweet, juicy, sexy, anything you want to call it, but it's going to be some good tasting yam. And then once you taste them, you'll be back to get some more here at Famous Brown. And what I do, I make it tight, I make it right. And I want you to come and see Famous Brown tonight. Don't worry about cooking. Hey, I do the cooking for you. And if you're in Richmond, Virginia, I'm located at 5156 9 Mile Road. That's considered the east end of Richmond. And for those not living in Richmond, just imagine how good these yams taste. Now I got the first, see how it peels off when they ball just right? Ain't a whole lot of picking and pulling. It balls off right. Okay. See, this is what makes our yams so unique. Now I got my first layer down. Now come back with my nutmeg, cinnamon, a little dab of vanilla, butter, and top it off with some good old sugar. Now I usually have brown sugar. For some reason, I looked on the shelf over there, and we're out of brown sugar. But it's still going to taste good. But that brown sugar gives it that extra kick. So that's the first layer. Now we're going with another layer of yams. And see how the skin just come on off? So you know it's tight. And if you get it in, that skin ain't falling off the bones like it's supposed to. Hey, you cook that, you boil everything a little bit longer. I don't want no burnt meat, no old yam stuff here. So I boil them in a big pot. And I cut the ends off. Everybody don't. That's just me. I just like to cut the ends off. But you do it the way you want to do it. See that? That's a overcooked spot. See, I get the best yams in town. I clean my yams good. Make sure every bite is tight and right. Then you know you're eating that famous brown tonight. Hey, 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 hey. Now I want you to also check out our TV show. If you're in Richmond, Virginia, you can check us out on the CW network. If you're not, go to my YouTube channel. We got 2 YouTube channels. One is Famous Brown TV, and the other one is just Famous Brown. And you're going to begin to see a whole lot of different recipes. And you'll find out why Famous Brown in Richmond, Virginia is so unique for a soul food restaurant. Okay, we're almost finished with the second layer. See, after you boil these things, you gotta let them cool down a little bit. Because if you don't, it'll burn your hand all to pieces. And you don't want no burnt hands while you doing your thing. Okay, almost. Depends how you cut them. I try to cut them thick, so they won't get mushy. You know how sometimes you go to these places and candy yams is all mushy. They be mushy like mashed potatoes. Well, that's good, but that's not the way we do it here at Famous Brown. We want you to get a hearty bite out of every bite and make it a nice delight. Okay, that's the second layer. Sometimes I can do 2 layers, depends how thick I cut them, and sometimes it'll be 3 layers. This particular pan is going to be 2 layers because it's already at the top. Now we put our finishing touches on it. Once again, we go back with the nutmeg, cinnamon, butter, dab of butter, another dab of vanilla. Some people put a little dab of lemon juice on it, but I'm gonna top it off with sugar, and if you got some brown sugar around the house, throw a little bit of brown sugar. Then top it off. This is the way I finish it out. I'm trying to find me a cup real quick. We use this. Put a little water, and you put a little water on top. Now, what the water does? The water makes it a glaze, and that's the key to good old yams from Famous Brown. Made right and made tight. Then you put it back in the oven 15-20 minutes. Depends on how your oven cooks. And then when it gets finished, it's going to have a nice glaze on the top. And they're going to wonder where and how you found out how to cook them candy yams like that. And you make sure you tell them. Famous Brown. Alright, see you next segment. This segment, candy yams.
always got something that I just can't leave alone. Put some fever in my body every time you get home. Said I wish I could say no, but I'm so busy saying yes. You know I had a lot of loves, but this one is the best. She's got the recipe. Lord have mercy, y'all. She knows just how to turn me on. Yes, she's got the recipe. Damn, girl, you got fine. You know just how to turn me on. Bring it down. Sometimes I call in work sick just so I can stay home. It don't mean nothing wrong, just want to get on. I know people on alcohol, I know kind of drugs, but the getting it so good, can't get enough of that love. Hey fellas, you know what? I think she might be ready for some big man love. Hey baby, what's your name?
Brown sugar, baby.
Brown sugar. Well, Miss Brown Sugar, is it as sweet as it looks? Let me tell you what I do to you, baby. I put one leg to the left, leg to the right. Then a fat man, I'm gonna get you some cookies and ice cream. And eat your put one leg to the left, the other leg to the right. Then a fat man comes on it. Show today because I ain't never been to Law, Mississippi, and I wanted everybody out here to know my name.
Are you tired of running into locked doors on your long road to success? Do you sometimes feel it's easier just to accept failure? Well, don't give up. Now available for your leisure reading, Thinking Outside the Box. If I Did It, So Can You, by Preston Brown. This book promises to enlighten and encourage people just like you. Order your copy today on Amazon.com or check with all your major bookstores. Thinking Outside the Box. If I Did It, So Can You, by Preston Brown. Enjoy it. The Famous Brown TV show will hit you like a soul explosion. Soul classic. Solid Gold Soul. If you live and breathe Solid Gold Soul, don't miss the Famous Brown TV show. Saturdays at 2 a.m., Sundays at 3 a.m. on CW Richmond. You never know who you're going to see on the Famous Brown TV show. Saturdays at 2 a.m., Sundays at 3 a.m. on CW 65. The Famous Brown TV show.
I want everybody in the balcony to get out of your seat.
Hold on. The alcoholics out there somewhere. They were out of sync. They still got me to hold the water, right? Here we go. I came to have a good time. That's all my mind. Got my money. What y'all drinking? How much are the drinks? One more time. Sing. Said I got my money and I got my whiskey because of love. Yes,
Okay, we're back off the break, and now what I have right now is called strawberry on strawberry cake. Oh, let me show you what's left of that. Remember that big piece of pork chop I showed you a few minutes ago? This is what left. Matter of fact, I left a piece of meat on there. This is some good pork chop. I ain't just saying it because I cooked it, but it's some good pork chop. Now, our desserts come from Michael's Bakery on Brooklyn Park Boulevard. Man makes some good cakes. And we have chocolate, strawberry, real strawberry cake. And this is called strawberry on strawberry. We got coconut. Hold on a minute. This is good. We got coconut pie, lemon cress pie. But every week we have different items from the bakery. But we don't cook the cakes. They're good though. We buy them at the bakery. I ain't lying to you. We buy these cakes. We cook everything else here. And I know if you look in the background, you can see some baseball caps. Hey fellas, let me show you. We have a large selection of baseball caps, and we get them in every week. Every time we sell a bunch, we go get a bunch more. But you can find some nice baseball caps. I know everybody like to wear them in the summertime, even in the wintertime, you wear them. But if you are in the market for nice little baseball caps, they're $15 a piece, 2 for $25. You can't beat it nowhere in town. But let me show you a little bit. Let me get out the way of the camera and let the cameraman go over there and show you a couple of the hats, some of the things that we are beginning to sell right here at Famous Brown. If you're a veteran, that's a nice veteran hat for you. And this is for the mothers. Here's a hat that says, "Bless Mom." Hey, look at this one here. This one says, "Act like a lady, cheer like a boss." This one said, "Make money, not friends." That's the Dallas. And that's some more hats up there that you can see. Pocketbooks. We have ladies' pocket. Look at that. Ain't that wonderful? Let's see how much that pocketbook costs. $40. Anywhere else that pocketbook could cost you $65. Look at this one here. So we're beginning to get a lot of different items in. So come on by Famous Brown. Look at that. This is a winter pocketbook. Look at that. Feel that fur. Ooh. Come on by Famous Brown. Check us out. We have watches and other stuff here. So while you're waiting on your food, you can do a little shopping. And the store's going to get bigger. We just got to find the items. It's hard to get stuff now with this Cobra 19. Look at that. So come on by Famous Brown. We're going to take a break. I'll be right back.
Over the age of 50 and you live and breathe classic R&B. Southern soul, classic gospel, even classic rock. RichmondSoulRadio.com is on and cooking just for you. Go to RichmondSoulRadio.com on your pad, tablet, computer, and cell phone and listen 24 hours a day in digital stereo. Take us with you wherever you go. D&W Fashions inside the Jeff Davis Highway Flea Market with a brand new spot closer to the front, 5700 Jeff Davis Highway, featuring men's fashions, leisure suits, Stacey Adams shoes, super sharp hats, including Kango, and all the accessories to go with it. D&W Fashions now featuring ladies' wool hats and ladies' handbags. D&W Fashions, open Friday and Saturday 11 to 7, Sunday 11 to 6. Call 804-337-8869. Are you tired of running into locked doors on your long road to success? Do you sometimes feel it's easier just to accept failure? Well, don't give up. Now available for your leisure reading, Thinking Outside the Box. If I Did It, So Can You, by Preston Brown. This book promises to enlighten and encourage people just like you. Order your copy today on Amazon.com or check with all your major bookstores. Thinking Outside the Box. If I Did It, So Can You, by Preston Brown. Enjoy it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight. That's our show tonight. Next week, Brother Cal, our Raid K specialist, will be here next week. Kingfish Jr. will be on our next show. And I want to thank you for watching. In the meantime, if you like to advertise your business, your event on this show, give me a call. 804-803-4463. And you'd be surprised how inexpensive it'll be, and you'd be surprised how many people watch this show each and every week. And also, you can see our past shows on YouTube. So put in Famous Brown TV and go to YouTube, and you'll see our YouTube channel. All right, until next week, this is Preston Brown, and thank you for sharing your time with us, because time is precious. It's a resource. You can't beg it, borrow, steal it, or loan it. The only thing you can do is spend it. And your past is like a canceled check. It's already written. All you have at this moment, and you put God in your life, and everything's going to be all right. Until next week, this Famous Brown, y'all. The boss.
Richmond resident, welcome to the stage, Mr. Preston Brown. I'm Preston Brown from Richmond. I just celebrated a birthday. I made it to 62 without getting shot. You know, I grew up through segregation, and I grew up as a privileged person with all the privileges of the day. We live in a exclusive, private community. It was for color only. I went to a private school. It was for color only. When we went to fancy restaurant, we had our own private dining room. It was round the back. And I had a special seat on all buses in the back. I didn't get a chance to sit up front till I went in the army. And the sergeant said, well, we treat our colored people different in this USA Army. I said, well, thank you, Sergeant. I'm tired of being in the back. He put me right up front. Yes, he did. Right on the front line. Bullets flying everywhere. I ran to the back. I said, Sergeant, I like it in the back. You know, I was in a bar the other night, and this beautiful young lady, pretty she wanted me, came up to me, and she was white. She said, are you looking for a date? Yeah! Let me buy you a drink. Have a seat. And I went into my cool mood. I would be like LL Cool J. I started licking my lips. I said, look, tell me something about you. She said, I'm $50 and I take credit cards. I had met me a radio tonight. But the more I thought about it, that $50 didn't sound too bad. Because when I went to my old lady, it cost me $3,000 a month because hairdo, mail, and miscellaneous items. And we didn't have sex for every 6 months and she was in the mood. So I could have been having sex 60 times a month. We got to the hotel room, she started taking the clothes off. I said, man, when I was with my old lady, it was like, let's make a deal. I need shoes, I need a new hairdo, white women, let me straighten y'all up right now. They said once a white woman go with a black man, she don't never want to go back. That's a lie.